What is up, guys? Ian here from Co-Create Today, taking your mindset from a place of lack to a place of abundance. Today I just want to talk about how your journey is going to be extremely long. And sometimes it's very scary to think about, just like, oh my gosh, I had to do this for that long. But then again, I think about jobs like, oh wait, I'm gonna have to work at a job for 40 plus years and never be able to build any ownership and have something work in my favor. So when I get out of quote unquote a job, I'll be able to survive, which won't happen. So that's the thing, is either way it's going to be long, it's going to be treacherous, it's going to be challenging, it's going to be kind of a lot of resistance. There's going to be a lot of resistance. But the thing is, if you go on the beaten path, you go on the unmarked territory as an entrepreneur, well, let me tell you, who knows how long that gap will be before you find yourself in the midst. I don't think there's necessarily a destination you're going to hit, but you're going to find yourself really keying into your life purpose and really giving people value, really becoming joyous and becoming very happy and just really like exhilarating to be around. Now, like I said, I don't know the gap between like you and where you want to be in your successes, but I will tell you that there's a lot of hard work, there's a lot of persistence, there's a lot of consistencies, and there's going to be a lot of resistance through that path. Now, on the other side, where the path is very clean, orderly, it's going somewhere, but that path might go right off a cliff, who knows. But the thing is everybody has been walking this path and they think that if I work and I save up, I'll have enough money to be able to retire and everything will be all right after thousands of hours, like tons of years of hard work, resistance, negative energy, beaten down. There's no ownership. Now, that individual is never going to find their riches. They're never going to find themselves being joyous and very happy with their lives, because they're not giving people value in a way that they are to their potential. So this nice beaten path, or a nice path that is laid down for you as a formal education and a good job, that path leads right off a cliff, because the end of that is not pretty. We all can look at the end of that. Yeah, you work 40 years, you save not much for you to be able to retire, and if you don't make enough, you have to keep on working. That sounds stupid. On the other side, we work diligently for ourselves, and as we start to build ourselves, build our person, build our personality, enterprise ourselves, we begin to start to create an asset that is fueling in the background, maybe multiple assets. I know that I won't stop until I have at least 5 assets running in the background, and eventually making more than you would at a job, maybe making twice as much as you would at a job, 3 times, 4 times. The list, it never can end. Your potential is unlimited in this aspect, but it takes a lot of hard work, and it's going in unmarked territory. It's doing what no one does. It's going on an unmarked path, and it's starting a new path. It's going and doing what everybody else told you not to. And yes, it's terrifying, and most of the people on the normal good looking path are going to think you're crazy. But let me tell you, they're crazy for listening to their peers because their ego has taken over. Their ego is too concerned with what other people think, and it's limiting them, and their potential is just shrunken down. Whereas someone who gets off the path is on the way to being egoless, and instead of selfish, being selfless, because they give people value. They put people above their shoulders and start to help them. Now, in my journeys, I want to be able to help everybody, but it's very energy consuming. It's very efficient to just get around like-minded people, get around entrepreneurial like-minded people, and not worry about all the rest of the sheeple. Really focus on people who are actually willing to make a change and are willing to fight for their freedom. And that's exactly where I'm at. I'm trying to fight for my freedom. I'm trying to get off this path onto this unmarked territory, and I know that this journey is going to be extremely long and treacherous. It's going to be challenging, but it's a lot better than looking 40 years down the road and ending at a dead end or a cliff. And I know that I don't want to get in that position, and I know that I want to go to a place where I can have pure potential, pure just bliss through the work that I can do. And that work is a lifestyle. That work is, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a 9 to 10. It might be a 12-hour day. It might be an 8 to 12 type day of grind. But that lifestyle gives me the availability to make my own schedule, and I will be able to honestly take days whenever I need. Not take vacations, but travel. I'm not trying to vacate from a life that I don't like. No, I'm traveling and enriching my lifestyle and enriching my mind. So it's all about this mindset. And if you can have the mindset to get out of what other people think of you and to giving people your extrinsic value, whether or not they like it, you're going to really be on the right path to becoming an entrepreneur and becoming someone who people would spend money on. So I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Other than that, hope you guys have a beautiful day. Catch you later. Namaste.